And hello again, Internet. Yes, we are back to the NES on Switch collection here. Moving on to the Konami ones. Now, hopefully these will end up on YouTube, but if Konami pulls a Konami and goes, no, we don't want Let's Plays, then I won't be doing it there. But I will at least stream them, do my best for it. In this one, we've got two different games. We're going to play Contra and then Super Contra. And I just want to point out that this is one of the sets by M2, and these are fantastic. I really like what's in this. I mean, already, the choice of the games here is pretty impressive. We even have the arcade versions, Japanese versions. You see the Famicom Contra is sitting right there. And even though, you know, this is one of the ones that's built in with it, if you come all the way down, you get the bonus Japanese versions as well. So you have the Japanese arcade and the Super Contra and all the other Japanese versions as well as the European releases, where it was Probotector. That is the dumbest name. It's hard to say even. So yeah, we got Europe, Super Probotector. Because in Europe, violence is bad, whereas in America, sex is bad. And violence is good. It's weird, I know. We also have, and unfortunately we don't have the instruction manuals, but we have this nice little bonus book that comes with a fair bit of content, if I can, actually use the right pages. Shows off, it at least does this. Shows us the controls. It shows us, hey, here are the items that you can pick up. Kind of what they do. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do much here to say what the various item types are, which would be nice, but whatever. And yes, I'm going to use the code, which is actually interesting because, for one thing, the code in this version here, the collection version, since I'm using an Xbox controller, even though the Xbox controller maps two different buttons for some of the stuff, in fact, I'll get in here and watch this, we'll get right into Contra here, and I'll bring this up, and I'll show you the controls here, which I do think I have actually changed a couple around. But you'll notice that, like, X, A, B, Y, the same moves are doubled up on the controllers here. Except that in order to use the code, you can only use these two. Yeah, even if you press the right button for the others, it won't count. It only counts if you use A and B. I don't know how they pulled that off, but they did. And that's actually really neat. And I also want to point out that in the other game, Super Contra, the US version, they actually toned the code down so that it only does 10 lives instead of 30. That's only for the US version, because they wanted to make it harder for us, apparently. Which, on one hand, it's better than, say, Square Enix with Final Fantasy IV. Well, this game is too complicated for the United States audience, so we're going to go ahead and make an easier version for them. Nah, Konami's like, nah, fuck them. They get the hard version. We're gonna take things away from them. For example, the SNES one. Let me actually get back to the menu here. I think it's the SNES one. It could be, Hard Corps. There we go. This one. The original version has a 3-hit system. Our version, 1 hit, you're dead. Yeah, Konami was making games harder for the US audience. I love it. Either to punish us or, just because they think we're more capable. At any rate, Contra. I am kind of dreading this. I really am. Should have done it. Nope, that didn't do it. So let's reset, try again. That worked this time? Nope. It is particular. partly, I think the D-pad on this isn't that... No, I don't know what's going on. It's worked before. There we go. That got it. I don't know, man. I think the D-pad might be a little wonky on my controller, or I just input it badly, or my timing is off, but whatever the case may be, we are go. Yeah, like I said, I've been kind of dreading this one because I'm not really good at Contra. Now, this is a game that is more fair than not. Ah, shit. See, I'm already not very good. And it would take me a very long time to actually get good enough to beat this game. Row. Ha ha ha. To beat this game. And even the first level here, I'm losing. You know? And I actually had this game as a kid, except I had the PC version, believe it or not. Yeah, there was a PC release of this. For DOS-based... Can I not? I can't jump. Holy shit. For DOS-based systems. Now, I had the Tandy 1000, so I had the game in glorious 16 colors. Which, yeah, it looks pretty awful. But honestly, it played just the same. It really did. And on my 3 lives, I could generally get, hey, shark! On my 3 lives, I could generally get to the waterfall stage. As a kid. Obviously... I've gotten worse since then. I have not played this in a very long time. I'm not speedrunning this. So let's see how far I can get with the 30 lives code. I'm already dying a bunch. But no, I have no complaints with the difficulty of this game. Oh, let's see. Yeah. And I've put the 30 lives code in. Well, either 30 or unlimited. I'm not sure which one it was. I don't know if this was the first game to do it. Because, I mean, it's called the Konami code for a reason. They put it in a bunch of games. And I don't think it was in the... I don't know if it was in the DOS version. I never did it in the DOS version if it was. Yeah, because see, I'm already down to 29 lives. So I've already died a couple times here. No, don't get that. I love this. I love these little mini stages like this. Honestly, I think... Ah, shit. No, that sucks. I honestly think the NES version is more fun than the arcade version. Believe it or not, I think this is one of the fantastic ports. And of course, this is the version everyone knows, is the NES version. But yes, it was on arcades as well. Dang it. I am just doing badly. But I always knew I would do badly here. I mean, it's freaking Contra. Go away, go away. Ah. Yeah, it does take practice. A lot of practice. And as again, I don't dislike the difficulty of this game. The Konami games are challenging. Especially the NES ones. They were very challenging. This, Life Force Nemesis, the Gradius series, the Castlevania games, they were difficult. But they weren't unfair. We've seen cheap. Look at SNK's games, especially the early ones. Those were cheap. And I'm dying a lot here, but you can get around all this. It's just a matter of, getting good. I am really enjoying this so far. just started. Now, again, these are games that I have played before, so these aren't going to be the big surprise. Of course, I'd be doing a lot better off if I had the spread gun still. But there we go. See? No problem. No problem. I did that boss pretty well. I've lost several lives. This is why I used the lives code. Oh, I've beaten the Dark Souls games. There's a few bosses that still give me troubles in Dark Souls. Freaking Smelter Demon. Oh, that Smelter Demon. That is my bane. But yeah, see, like, even when I was a kid, this level was where I could get to. And that's why, right there. Freaking jump right off the damn cliff. But I could get this far on the 3 lives. A bit farther. This is usually the spot that did it to me. And by kid, I'm talking like... We're talking before kindergarten age here. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. I need to be able to get up there. Get up there. Get up that. Oh, shoot. I'm not going to be able to do it from here. Can I get to there right away? I can. Again, these games are difficult, but fair. There we go. That's my boy. Let's try to not lose it this time. Yeah, just crouch down there and do it. Fortunately, there's no timer. Just imagine how bad this would be with a timer. Yeah, so far so good. Ah, no, don't miss that. We'll get the, I forget what's on top of this, honestly. I think it's the alien. I love that this game starts out so kind of commando basic. Oh, yeah, you're a soldier running through the jungle, fighting other soldiers. And then you get up to the waterfall, alien! Where's your weak spot? There we go. See what I mean about the game being ultimately fair? And then I die immediately. But you see what I mean? The game really isn't impossible. It's not. They did a good job designing the game. They made it challenging, but you have the ability to dodge everything. Konami were really good at crafting the game like that. There we go. See? When you're just a piece of laminate. Pretty much. Stenciled on. All right. Oh, come on. I freaking walked into the shield. I hope that didn't cost me a life. See, the grenades can hurt you, and they send rollers, which can hurt you when you're crouched. But the guns can't. And even then, the rollers, you can blow them up. So, and the guns go right over your head. Again, fair. They give you ways to mitigate the damage. Didn't crouch in time. Tried. I tried. Oh, he didn't drop his power up. Oh, dang it. Just a little off on my controls. Is that thing not gonna die? What the hell? Is that one like immune or something? It might be, because it wasn't even doing the damage bit. There we go. Just screw it then. Kill the things around it. Well, that's the thing. You take the bottom ones out and it's over. I guess it just wasn't actually doing damage. I have no idea what the R does. And you'll note, there is one thing. The collection has a mode to enable auto fire or rapid fire where you just hold the button down. And you'd know if I was using it, because I'll show you just a second here. That icon appears in the top corner if I'm using it. And I'm on just regular single fire. Playing it legit. I'm playing legit, other than the code. I really like these 3D scenes as well. I love that they pulled them off on the NES. Like, this is... No, I think you gotta kill the 3 things around it first. Alright, wait till it's safe. Run across. Oh, come on, I was crouching. Oh, now it's doing damage to it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, these sections are a lot of fun. And we got new challenges this time. This game itself is just a lot of fun. I just am not great at it. I mean, look at this. Look at this boss. Okay, I actually remember this part as a kid too. So I did get further than the waterfall. Oh shoot, those things move toward me. They change directions. See, they start to change directions after a while. You can shoot them though, that's good. Almost done. There we go. Yeah, that's true. The Konami code, the 30 lives, are kind of so you could learn the game. And then when you want to really give yourself the challenge, that's what the 3 lives are for. Me, I'm just kind of going through the games to really get a good look at them. Ah, dang it. You gotta stand up to turn around. I like that too, you know? Yay, machine gun. I can rest my finger. And gone. I still don't know what R does. Oh, it might revert me to the basic, which I was already at anyway, so it didn't matter. Yeah, more my thumb, actually, but yeah. No. Ah! Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. I didn't get the power up and then die. Because the flame is an interesting one, because it limits how many shots on the screen you can have. Oh, Jesus. That's going to kill me. Holy crap, I survived it. I don't know how I'm surviving. And the stages aren't even that long overall. The bosses aren't huge bullet sponges. I remember this one as a kid too on the Tandy. Dead. Yeah, it just ups and murders you if you don't get it in time. I like that too. That's not even a real boss, that's just a timer. That's a DPS test. How quickly can you kill the tank? Well, that's not going to happen. Without a power-up, I can't. Yeesh. I hope I don't have to actually kill one of those, because, yeah, that ain't happening. Not without a power-up. No! No, I won't be able to go back for it. Oh, wait, 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 wait! Yes! Oh, this is the worst. Because you hit the button and it stops. So if you try to rapid-fire this, it fucks you over. See? There we go. Well, that sucks. There we go. Wow, I'm down to 12. I've used up most of my lives. So how is this game? I'm truly enjoying this. Truly. Such an improvement over the SNK ones. Woo, close. Ow, dang it. I was holding forward and I was trying to duck. And instead of just ducking, he just ran forward. Ah! Yes, enjoying things is good. Doesn't always have to be the rage streams. I mean, there's a lot of that, but... Okay. Is that fire gonna try to... Yep. So is there a way through that? That was a close one right there. Go away. Apparently the way through that is to not go up... Wait, what? I don't know if there is a Hateful Boyfriend 2. If there is, I probably have it. Although that does remind me, there will be similar before too terribly... Ow, you son of a... No, that's dead again. Yup. These things are killing me more than anything else in the game has. These things are killing me more than the bosses have. These are awful. I hate them. I'm supposed to. The game is, you know, it's... Oh, there's some lag. Right. It's an NES game. Let's not forget that. Can only handle so much at a time. There we go. No! No! I might run out of my 30 lives before this game is over. I think I just ran out of them. Oh, go away! Go away! The fuck is this? The fuck is this? Oh yeah, I'm down to my actual life counter up there that you can see. Oh, can I at least get past this guy? Yes! I can at least get past that guy. Hey, Major. Increase the sound of game. Okay, give me a second here. Sorry if it's not loud enough for you. It's difficult to balance these things because every game has different amounts. Let's see, that should... There. Let me turn it down just a little bit more. There you go. How's that? Is that better? Can you hear it okay? I will probably be dead this level. Okay, this I think might be the limit that I got back on the Tandy. Ah, dead already. Yeah, no problem. Oh! Forgot all about those spike walls. So this is going to be my first continue point here. And yes, I am using the code. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to jump up here if that's the case. That's fine. Of course, there is. You just want to... Spike walls. They come up and kill me. Okay, good. Good! When you continue, you still have the 30 lives. Excellent. Hopefully the last stage won't actually take all 30 in one go. Oh! I was afraid the wall was going to do that. Nope, of course I'd lose it to that. I still think the R might be just reset, revert, and turns you to your regular gun. Come on. I didn't hit all 3 of them? Oh. Well, that had to suck for that guy. Like, I need you to guard this corridor. One side has spikes. Crouching killed me because that moved my hitbox forward. Impressive. Okay, I was honestly worried. Oh. I was honestly worried that that floor was like electric or something and going to kill me if I didn't hit one of the minecarts. Okay, well, I guess I'm on a minecart now. No, no, don't die. Don't die. Did you see that? I avoided dying! Oh, no, dude, yo. Ow. Oh, God. I would have sucked. Oh, that's some horse shit. How are you supposed to dodge those if they only go down when you're within range to hit them? And then the spike walls, too. They show up just in time to hit you. Like, they were popping up. Ah, prone cancel. That's a possibility. Make them trigger when you go prone because it extends your hitbox forward. That could be. Ah! Oh, that one almost got me. Oh, hello. No, you go away. All of you go away. No, jump. Jump. So much for that. Okay, don't jump directly on top of it. You know what? Heck with this. Oh, wow. It's actually sending them toward me. This is definitely further than I got on the MS-DOS version. Or this wasn't in the MS-DOS version. Yeah, rip spread gun. I'm not good enough to keep them. Alien's Lair. I believe this is it. Oh, I'm kind of sad that there was only the 2 3D stages. Oh, come back. No, no! Don't disappear into the lava? Whatever that stuff down there is. I still also love that, you know, you start the game going after basic soldier commando style stuff. I mean, the guy does look like Rambo after all. And then you end up in freaking Geiger's wet dream. No. I'm doing badly. I'm doing very badly. Hey, that thing's dead. Is it over? Hell no. That's just a mini-boss. Now I gotta deal with this. I can do this. I can do this. I have enough lives. All I gotta do now is keep this for a while. I can do this. Notice the NES problem where if you fire it too quickly, notice how I'm now doing 3 shots and 1 shots now, and it's supposed to be a 5-shot spread. Yep. Too many sprites on the screen and you lose how many you're firing. Don't die, don't. Oh. I honestly thought I was going to die there. We are getting close. We're getting close now. We are getting close. Pretty much. There we go. Come on, keep the spread shot, keep the spread shot. Ah, dang it. I love that the one on the floor actually behaved the same as the one on the ceiling and started flying upward. There we go. That should be it. I mean, it's a quick game if you have enough lives. Trying to do it on only 3 lives, well, that's tougher. That's a lot tougher. Now, I've never played the second one. I've not actually played Super Contra, so we'll see how that does. And even then, like I said, the code there, which is a different code, only does 10 lives. I told you I'd be using the 30 live code for this one. So, I mean, that's Contra. What is there to say about Contra? Everyone already knows it's a classic. The controls are pretty good. They are pretty tight. You do have the ability, you even have some air control, which is pretty surprising for the era. You know, your jumps aren't like Castlevania, or once you jump, you're committed to the jump. No, in this one, you can jump, you can dive around, you can dodge the enemy shots. The enemy shots are slow enough to be dodged. There are a couple areas that I think are pushing the boundary of fairness, like the crushers that were coming down right as I approached them and would only come down as I got close enough for them to kill me, or the walls that came up a bit late to actually stop. You almost have to know where those walls are ahead of time. Which, that's part of, you know, learning the game, getting through that. But as far as the rest of the game, this is not unfair. It's honestly not even terribly difficult, especially for the era. I mean, my God. And it loops through, of course. I mean, we're talking NES era here. We're talking this, well, I mean, you saw Akari Warriors. And I think that was released, if not the same year, then around the same year. If not sooner, even. And that right there ought to show you the world of difference between those companies of when those two games were released. Because this is 1987, and the other one was about that as well. I was about to go check, but nah, not going to bother. And this game, I mean, look at the graphics even. There's no complaints I have with the graphics. You can see what everything is. You can make it all out. The colors are vibrant. They really pop out, as opposed to, yeah, see, Akari Wars was made even before this. The colors really pop out as opposed to those original muted Akari Warrior colors. No, this game is just solid as can be. I think Konami did an utterly fantastic job porting their arcade game over to this, to the point where, like I say, when I think of Contra, I don't think of the arcade version. I don't like the arcade version. It looks better than this, but this plays better. This is more fun. So the old sorry about that. My mic cable got snagged. The whole thing of video game consoles, bringing the arcade home. This is one of the great examples of it. One of my other favorite examples being TMNT2, the arcade game, because, oh man, I can't believe they ported that off. Which, again, I think that was Konami. You know, they had some of the best NES programmers, hands down. And now they've squandered it all to make pachinko machines. Well, whatever. Let's take a look at the other one now, since this one is done. Exit. Yep. This is one I have not played. I love the fact that, like I say, it includes this, but does it have the other one? No, it doesn't have the European version of this. I guess this one didn't get renamed, or released in Europe, unlike the ones down here, which did, as you see. God, that is such a bad name. Probotector. I know they're trying to contain robot and Tector. Probotector. They're trying to combine Protector and Robot, and they just did it in the worst way. I'm sorry. But you'll notice they also redid the graphics, so instead of humans, it's robots. Which, yeah, hey, not like that's the first time that's happened. Yeah, it really doesn't flow well. And yes, I recommend this set wholeheartedly. I mean, look at what all it includes. The arcade game, NES, Famicom. So, you know what? We might take a look at that at the end of the day, too. Well, it depends. It depends. We might take a look at this, depending on how long this takes with the code. Because, again, I'm using the code. See if I can remember the code. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Come on. That wasn't it. It's not the Konami code this time. They did a different one. Oh, I'm not punching it in correctly again. Oh, I might have to look it up. Down, up. Okay. I was doing up, down. That would be why. Well, that didn't work still. Huh, what am I doing wrong? I've tested this, right? Left, down, up, A, B, start. That gave me this. That's not what I wanted. The A, B start gave me the stage, or the sound select. Why is this not working? Right, left, down, up, A, B start. Probably because I was doing left, right. Well, I did do it still. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's not executing properly for me. I don't know. It's like the codes don't always work right. What is going on? Come on. I know I'm hitting left and right properly. Did I reverse those? There we go. I had to do BA on my controller. That's the problem. And that is not what I want. Controls. Jump, fire, fire, jump. There we go. Come on. Let's get these controls proper now. That's better. Okay, so we'll see how far I can get with this one this time. And this is all new to me. So far, so good. It's basically the same. Why did I not... whatever. Well, I honestly am not impressed with the changes in the colors of the graphics. I mean, I get what they're doing here. These things aren't regular soldiers this time. They're probably zombies, aliens, some kind of hybrid or whatever, but doesn't mean I like it. Oh, good. They got rid of the bullets, too. And here I was just praising the other game for its use of good colors. And then this one throws purple people at us. I'd rather have machine gun than flame. As you can see, though, it's the same, you know, fairness, same controls. There's still plenty of room to move around. There's my boy. There's my spread shot. And I turned around. Except your basic bullets have a larger hitbox on them now, or at least larger graphics, instead of being a dot. I'm enjoying this. I'm hoping this game has continues too, and that the continues will also have 10 lives. But yeah, the codes give you 30 lives in the European version and the Japanese version. It's only the US version where they give you 10. And the first boss is a helicopter. Yeah, shades of Prisoners of War here. Oh, I like that it has the trench so you can do that. Go! And then it catches you inside the trench. Oops. So instead of beating them on the head with your BBS, whacking them with your tennis ball, what? Oh, BBs. Okay, I see what you're saying. Besides the bullets, yeah. Yeah, the controls in the other one were flipped as well. I had to flip them manually ahead of time. I just didn't think about it for this game. That's fine. Ah, see, I lost 3 lives. I would have game over. Okay. Well, this isn't something I wasn't expecting. Great, now I can compare it to Akari Warriors even more. Okay, I mean, I'll just stand here. That's fine with me. Oh, see, I still miss the tunnel areas in the previous game. Oh, no, no, no coming up from behind me. None of that. No. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, spread shot, baby. There's spread shots, and then there's everything else. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Smooth. Go right through the bullets. Go way down there. You know what? Fuck you guys. And fuck you. Ah! Dang it! Oh, man. I almost had some speedrun strats there. And, of course, I lose it right before the boss. No, 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 no! You turned the wrong way, you fool! Okay. I mean, if you're not going to look behind you, that's fine with me. I liked the stages in the first game better. The first person, or not the first person, but the kind of pseudo 3D tunnel stages. See, there we go. Now we're back to... Ooh, hey. Back to the jungle, where we belong. I really don't like the miscolored enemies in this. I mean, why? Why are they green? Why are they zombies? Why couldn't they just have soldiers like the other game? That actually is disappointing. Ah! It's hard to read text here. Yeah, the weakness is shooting them in the back. Ah, too far. You see, though, with how much stuff I'm able to dodge. That this game really is not unfair. Oh, that's weird that the laser follows you. I mean, it throws a lot at you here, as you can see. Tons of enemies. But nothing that you can't ultimately avoid so far. It's a huge improvement over most of the SNK, the earlier SNK games. Once SNK themselves started doing it, the programming, their games improved dramatically. Ah! I could have just left that guy up there, you know. I didn't have to kill everybody. That was too close. Never stop shooting. Alright, what do we got here? Am I actually hitting it? Whoa, whoa, no, go away, go. Oh, okay. Wait, do I stand on? I do. Oh, but I can't actually do much damage to it that way. Ah, bad time, bad time. Ah, dang it. Oh, I'm about to, there we go. I like that boss, honestly. Mind you, I was having trouble with it because it's my first time seeing it. But I do like the, yeah, I noticed that. I do like the jumping on top of it to get around it. Wait, I'm still going. The stage is not over. No, that's not good. Oh God, that's really not good. I'm gonna have to continue on this stage. No, no, stop it. Floor, come back to me. Okay, Fireball has changed significantly. No, no, no. Okay, good, the shaking has stopped. Stay alive, stay alive. There we go. See, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad at all. Yeah, they do give you a little bit of time to recover from that fall there when the floor is lowering. Because the game is letting it be fair. It's a challenge, but it's not cheap. That was a fun boss. I liked that. I liked it because it was easy. No, I liked it because it was actually... freaking... Well, I'm going to have to continue on this stage, so let's get as far as I can at least. That thing's just weird. The bubble gun up there is just weird. No, I guess I'll go up now. Oh! How was I supposed to know that was going to happen? And dead. Continue. Please tell me there's a... Yes, thank you. Yes, and it keeps my 10 lives. Wish it were 30, but... Oh, come on. See, that I don't like. That is a bit cheap. That you... Oh, maybe there's only a limit to how many bubbles it can spit out, too. That could be. There's got to be a way to get through that safely every time. If there isn't a way to be safe every time, then there's a problem. If there is a way to be safe every time, then it's not a problem. That's the difference between difficult and cheap. You know, I'm probably supposed to be on the other side of this. I have a feeling the other side is the better. No, no. No, we're fine. Ooh, avoid those falling things. So far, so good. And again, the levels aren't overly long. Hey, those are the weapons in the previous boss in the previous game was using. Now we had snow here, but it was only a little bit. You know, only about 3 feet. Just kidding. Oh, it's cold here. It's gonna be even colder next week. But I'm just used to that where I live now. Okay, time to climb on my own. Elevator stops here. Who designs these places? Alright, first you gotta climb up 30 floors on your own. Then you get on an elevator that only takes you up 3 floors. Then you climb up 30 more floors. Oh no, I lost my auto fire. Whatever will I do? Still enjoying this game immensely. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Again, I've not played this one before. Honestly, it wasn't even until a bit recently that I knew this existed. I'd known about the original Contra for a long time, but not Super Contra. I don't know why this one wasn't as popular. Yes, I did. I totally had to continue in this. I'm honestly surprised this didn't get more popularity when I was younger. You'd think with how good the first one was, and how good this one actually is. There we go. You'd think with how good this one is. Yeah, the green laser coming out of the green tubes. I'm enjoying this. Maybe I did know about it, because that boss was really familiar. Maybe I just forgot about this one. That's always a possibility. Yeah, I'm not picking that up unless I die. Go away. That was not a key for the game to just up and kill me. Again, you can see these stages are not unfair. They're not even ultra challenging, to be entirely honest. The fact that I'm able to get through these fairly easily, I mean, sure, I'm taking extra lives than the 3 you start with normally, but the fact that I'm able to do this much is impressive. I'm not that great at gaming. They're well designed. Stuff is telegraphed well, to a degree. It's not like super telegraphed or anything, but there we go. There we go. Yeah, it's all just pattern. You assume from enemies come from the same spot. You kind of get used to it, but they're not moving so fast that I can't do anything about it. You know, there are some games where the stuff just comes at you so quickly. Like that shot there, I probably could not have dodged. Like that shot was way too fast to dodge, but I kind of figured one was coming, so up and jump. And I kind of figured one was coming based on timing of other enemies in this game. It wasn't just precognizance that I knew there'd be a shot there. It's, okay, this is about how long it takes for the other ones to shoot, and I'm right in front of this. So I better jump. Why are we getting attacked with baby skulls? What is this? What is this boss? Dead, that's what it is. Okay. Boss? Yes, that was a boss. Okay. No! Yes! Hey, we're into the aliens now. Alright. Alien. Is it anywhere? That's a good question. Oh, we got another one of these stages. I don't like these. I don't want the Ikari Warrior stages. It's actually not too bad. Again, it's at least done better than Ikari Warriors was. That's creepy. I definitely did play this one as a kid. I know these mouths here. So I have played this one before, just I played it, I didn't play it as much as the original. No! No! What are you? Go away! Now there's more of them. Those things worry me. That looks like a mouth. Oh, this is bad. Just go. Oh, there's no jump button here either. Dirt. This is so much better than Ikari Warriors. I can't even tell you. All of the Ikari Warriors. This is so much more fun. The controls are so much tighter. The enemies are much more fair. And the weapons are more fun, too. The only problem I have is that the second button doesn't do anything. No throwing grenades or anything. It'd be nice to have just like a straight-up shot. Hi, what are you? Okay, it's dead. Oh, that's not... I wonder if that is the boss or the mini-boss. No, that was it! Okay. Now what? Ah! Okay, that totally looks like the thing from Death Note. You're right. Stand there and shoot. Was that it? Was that Super Contra? It's got to be more than this. Yes, okay, good. I'm not even saying this is a bad thing either. Oh, now that is an interesting stage. Okay, these enemies I like. See, again, we're getting into the aliens, So the fact that these things look alien it makes more sense. And these things got claw arms. Look at the claw arms. Oh, this is a button mash fest is what this is. But we hadn't had a stage that goes down in this before. That's interesting. That changes the dynamic. Ow, what's hurting my arm? Alright, down we go! Very interesting. This is something we had not seen in the Contra games before. I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely Geiger's. Oh! Did you see that sick dodge? Did you see that not sick dodge? Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going on here. I think you're exactly right, Shark. Ow! Okay, this thing sucks. Get out of here. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh, I'm gonna lose all of my lives down here. Yeah, that's not... There's no way. Woo! No! Dang it! Hey, Shy. Nope, can't hit it from up there. All right. Yipes. Didn't dodge that. Come on, button mashing. Come on, button mashing. Woo! Again, you kind of stand in the middle and time your jumps around that. There. See, now if I die, I'm not too upset because I'll be able to come back to the beginning with 10 instead of being near the end. Already dying. Hey, it's these things again, except the shots aren't white this time. Definitely Geiger and Spider. I mean, come on, look at these things. Those are totally xenomorphs. We've had head facehuggers, xenomorphs, and dead. I hope there's unlimited continues, or at least enough for me to keep going. Flame. Ah! Ah! Oh, come on! That one I don't like, because that one I jumped, and it just didn't jump for me. No, don't hit the... I don't know what the R does. I genuinely do not know what the R does. Oh, now come on, that's some bullshit there. Oh, that's not good. That's... Oh, God, I'm not going to make it through this in the 10 lives. Look at this. I will not make it through this on 10 lives. That's not happening. Oh, this area is tough. Damn it! Come on. Hopefully the boss is right up ahead and it's not difficult. Oh, God! Don't you dare. Yep. Uh-huh. I saw that coming. Oh, this is tough. I'm honestly tempted to use a save state here. Because I'm waiting for that ceiling to come crushing down right as I'm trying to do one of the jumps. Oh, my hands are getting sweaty on this. I'm tense. All right, here we go. Don't be too difficult. Please don't be too difficult. Oh my God, what is this? Definitely did play this one before, though. Wait, what? Oh, the only damage spot is up there, huh? No! Oh, I'm screwed. Hey, I got it! Please be the end. Please be the end. Please be the end. That was a thing. Yes! Whew. I mean, yes, I was using the code, but even then, that last area took most of my lives. I was worried. That crushing ceiling part was... Yes, ceiling that comes up and down semi-randomly over spike. If I didn't have that fire shot, I love the new fire shot in that, how it's a big ball that splits into 4 when it hits. Because having those seeking orbs around that seeking ceiling, most of your shots, well, the spread shot would have, but I don't think the others would have gone through that. So having the fire shot that actually did explode and go through the ceiling to hit the things was nice. So good call on Konami for giving that power up there. And again, I have some complaints about the color of the enemies. I don't know why they gave us like alien, zombie, hybrids, whatever the hell. But the graphics are good. The play control is really good. You'll note that if I'd only had if I'd had the 30 life code like the Japanese and European releases had, I think I would have gone through that game without continuing even. Because I continued twice. And at 10 lives each, well, yeah. That's probably why they turned it down to 10. That probably is why they turned that one down to 10 instead of 30. Still not a problem. I finished it. I finished it with the code. So if you want to say, that's cheating, well, I mean, kind of, yeah. But I just wanted to experience the game. And it's difficult, but it's not unfair. Neither one of these games felt unfair. There was a couple sections in the first game, like the tanks that roll over you if you don't do enough damage. Well, you can't really do enough damage without one of the power-ups. That sucked. But beyond that, and some of the crushers in the one stage and the walls, like there was like the one stage in the first Castlevania, in the first Contra, that seemed a little on the cheap side, but other than that, not really. And even that wasn't that cheap. I'm sure there were ways around it that I just didn't have. But yeah, good games, good controls, just really fun run and guns. Both of them. Konami did a good job. Now, since I got some extra time today, I want to go check out the... Yeah, see, it resets now. I'm going to go check out why the Famicom version is on here separately. Because, I mean, it has the bonus versions of the other games in Japanese. But those are the bonus games. Why is this one broken off separately? It's got the same story on the side there. So what makes this one different? This is what makes it different. We have a cutscene that, instead of translating it, Konami just cut from the game. Yeah, kind of dick move, Konami. Yeah, there's an actual story to the game. But you would never know that because Konami, instead of going through all the work of translating this and redoing the text and making it so that you could understand what was being said, Konami just cut this from the game entirely. Wow. You know, that's a good point. I should actually use my phone, hold it up to the screen, and see what these things are actually saying. Technology has come so far. Oh, hey, whoa! We get the map also. Man! They cut all kinds of stuff from this game. Look at this! Gotta change the controls every time. Nope, missed that. Oh well. I'm probably not even going to make it to the first stage because I didn't have the 30 code. That I don't like, that you have to wait to know whether or not the code works. Not that the first stage is overly difficult. Especially with spread shot. I mean, come on, look at this. Oh, what? What? There we go. There we go. Let's see if there's Yeah, I noticed I didn't get the code in. Let's... Also, where's my... Oh, I didn't have the background enabled. Well, it was cutscene again. Frame. Let's put the frame on, damn it. I was missing the frame on the other game, too. Sorry about that. I don't know why it defaults to not having it. Man, this is so much better of a version. Why, Konami? Why? Konami, I was giving you praise. And then you butchered our version of the game. Why would you do that? You realize that now I need to get a ROM hack to translate this one. Which obviously won't work for this version, but... I know! What the hell? Now I wonder what the Super Contra is like as well. I mean, this is so much better a version of this game. And immediately take a hit. It's easier to take these things out before the other thing shows up. I know. Like, as popular as this game was, look at the version we got and what we could have had. Oh man, Konami, why did you screw us like this? I will not be finishing this version, obviously, because I didn't get the code in. And I'm not that good at the game, but... And if I was going to do it, I am going to check the bonus stuff out now, too. Traded. Game over. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. Oh man, why? Is there... Do we have the bonus Super Contra? Yes, we do. So let's see what the Japanese Super Contra does. Jump, you fool. I did that backwards. No, I got it. Okay, there we go. Got 30 lives this time. See, 30 in the Japan one, but no plot this time. What would be different then? I mean, if there's no the title screen. Okay, that would be the only difference, perhaps. I mean, that would explain why it was changed. That is enough to have it as a different version. And, of course, the credits are probably in Japanese. But... Alright, so that didn't have the plot in it this time. So other than the 30 lives and the updated title screen and possibly the credits, this is the same version. Back out. Go back to this. And change the settings on it. No, see the settings? It does have it. Alright, whatever. Did not put the code in. That doesn't matter because I'm exiting. So there we go. That's the Contra collection. I doubt it. That was the 2 NES games in the Contra collection. I do... Oh, God, I need to get a ROM for I need to get a ROM hack for this now. I really want to see the plot. I want to see what they did for this. Because this version is so much nicer! Oh my god! Cutscenes? That map thing? That was awesome! And they completely cut that out of our version of the game. Why? Why cut the map part out, of all things? I mean, unless there's like more stages in the US version, which is possible. I'll say this also. The DOS version I have, none of that stuff either. The DOS version I had was almost completely the same as the NES version. That would be why I know Contra more than Super Contra, obviously, because I actually owned the DOS version, which is kind of surprising there's no DOS version here, but I guess the NES version would be superior anyway. But, yeah, I mean, I recommend this collection. I do. The fact that it has, you know, so many versions of the game here. Arcade, NES, got the Super NES one, the Game Boy one, and the Genesis one. Plus that, and if you really want, you can play the Japanese originals as well. So not only do you have the original, you know, the version for your region, you have the extra version. God, I can't talk today. You have the olive oil. Yes, there you go. And again, the bonus book, which is not as good as having an actual manual, but it does at least give you some information here. 1 year after the arcade version, it featured larger maps and more variety in... Okay, hold on. Which version came first? Contra was released around the same time. Around the same time as the Famicom port. Downgrading graphics. Yeah, we know the downgrade was unavoidable. But why did this have the cutscenes and such? Wait, hold on! The Japanese version has stuff like swaying leaves, snowstorms coming down. Whoa! How come we didn't get any of those? Look at the differences listed here. Quick rundown of the differences. While the arcade version was designed for a single player playthrough, the Famicom version was meant to be played multiple times. Players could start at a higher difficulty each time they beat the game. That's interesting. Mass Destruction, a new item that destroyed all enemies on the screen, was also added. Well, we had that in the NES version. Another new gameplay element absent in the arcade edition was the additional death pits, which would take a life from the player upon falling in. Huh. I guess they didn't have that in the arcade version. Contra Force, North American exclusive. In Japan, Contra series is 2 installments on Famicom. Contra and Super Contra. North America received a third Force never released in Japan. Contra Force, which is of course not on this collection. So why tell us that there's another Contra game on the NES that we can't play in the set? Yeah, the New Game Plus, that was what I was in, actually. After you beat the game, you can go through it again. It's supposed to be a little bit harder. I wasn't going to do that. I just wanted to beat the game once. But, yeah, see, here's the data. The Famicom one was released a few days before the NES one. And I guess they just... And the other one is. Even in Europe, it was. Probot Tector. God, that is the dumbest name. So, the European version of the NES one is not included in this set. We only get the European versions of the Super NES and the Genesis. Huh. That's annoying, honestly. Like, Konami, come on. I was praising this set right up until I looked at the book. Oh, you poor thing. No, seriously, this is frustrating me. It's still a good set to have a lot of good stuff in it, but obviously we're missing content. We're missing Contra Force. We're missing the European versions of the NES stuff. Although the arcade version has the same item stack. I don't understand rapid fire in this game. It doesn't seem to work for me. And then, of course, we've got Contra 3. You've got Operation Contra, Contra Hard Corps. So it's got a lot of good info here. Oh, I like this. Comparing the characters to their robot versions. I think I can zoom in on this. Yeah. Ah, there. I'll zoom out a little. Ow! Zoom out just a little bit. There we go. Poor Europe. This is what had to do in order to make it playable there. I guess R is rapid fire, but I never noticed it. Well, it's like we kind of got the shaft on that version of the game, but on the other hand, apparently we got a third game, but I don't know because it's not in this set, because the set's incomplete. Thank you. And we got interviews with the people. It's a good, I mean, good option, good extra here. Wait, did it actually have... There we go. Reason why it was Protector Bow. Okay, there we go. The Konami code came from Gradius. It says it right on this. Alright, and then the official timeline. Contra 4 on the DS. Shattered Soldier, Neon. Stars are the ones included in this collection. Well, I mean, I can understand. Honestly, oh, unless it required touch control. 2 spin-offs, apparently. Hard Corps and Contra Rebirth. I will say this. The 360, the Xbox 360 era game, just called Hard Corps. Great game. Utterly fantastic. Okay, so here we are. We got spread gun, laser, machine gun, flamethrower, crush gun, barrier homing, playstyles. That doesn't help me. None of this helps me. None of this is good information. I still wish it included the manuals, you know? That's one of the main things that I wish these games had. The actual instruction manuals. I'm sorry, this is flashing a bit. I'm trying to go through it and just get a quick glance to see if there's anything at the end of this that's... Nope. Nothing useful at the end. I wish it had the instruction manuals. I wish it had the other games that it's apparently missing. Thank you for letting me know that it's missing. Still a good set to have with how much content is actually in it. I mean, let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 games. 7 games and variants. And yes, I'm considering the arcade and the NES to be different games. But you have 7 games plus variants of them. Japanese here, the European ones down here. I don't know why there's not the European ones of these. Plus, you do have the original Japanese options for most of them as well. I don't know why it's missing the other stuff, though. Why none of these companies can make a complete collection is beyond me. I mean, the closest, at least the Konami, or not the Konami, the Capcom ones were as complete as they could be. The Mega Man game had all 6 of the NES Mega Mans. What do you want? And it had the Rockman versions. Great, set, done, ship. And extras. Extras that merged the games together. That was fantastic. The Disney Afternoon Collection. As far as I know, those are the only 6 games Capcom released for the Disney Afternoon. So it has them. I don't know if it has the alternate region versions. I think it does. It doesn't really have any extras other than like a time attack and a boss rush and such, but yeah. Gotta force them to buy the extra games somehow. If they release it, I hope they do. Tomorrow will be even more difficult. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, I've just been piddling around for a bit now since the games are done. But tomorrow will be even more difficult. Because tomorrow I'm starting Castlevania. And no codes, no save states, except the only caveat there is if I have to stop at the end, if it goes more than 2 hours, my usual time, I will create a save spot at a continue point. But other than that, I will be going through the game, no codes, no continues. Tomorrow we start Castlevania. That's one of the games that I have not beaten. I've gotten 2 Dracula, but I've never beaten Castlevania. Or 2. Barely played 3. And of course, Kid Dracula wasn't released here until now. So that's the set. I've been savoring that one for the end. And that will be starting tomorrow and then moving on to the next week. But that was Contra, and yeah, I still say they're good games. The set actually disappointed me. Of all things. Can you believe it? Also love that the fire thing is actually different on the NES version. Like, the fire looks different here than it does in all of the others. It's weird. But yeah, finding out that, oh, by the way, there's another game that we're not giving you. And oh, by the way, the Japanese version was awesome! I mean, as good as the NES one was, look at what all the Famicom one has. Good God, that's amazing! Now I gotta go find a ROM hack to translate that. Because I want to see the extra stuff. But yeah, that's Contra. They're good games. They're good games. See you tomorrow, Internet. Until then, take care and enjoy the games you play.